What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Wind Me Down. Today is a very special episode because we are on episode 10. Now, did I think we were going to get that far? No chance in hell. But here we are, and today we have a very special guest. Now, I'll be interviewing him, and so my interview name is Nathaniel Lewis. That's just who I am today. That's who I embodied. That is my entertainment news broadcaster name. I would like to introduce our guest. He is the lead singer of Mr. Moore Band, and he is also my companion on the One Chip Challenge. Here he is with all his glory. Please welcome Connor Faleski. Hello, Connor. It's so amazing to have you here.
Thank you.
Today, as always, we are trying a brand new wine. Now, Connor told me that he really only likes white wine, and I went to the store and I was just like, what white wine do I get? I had no idea. So, we actually got a Pinot Grigio, which is a type of white wine, it says on the bottle at least. Santa Marina Pinot Grigio, Provincia di Pavia. So I was hoping that, counts. And we are going to try it. So let's see how that goes.
So you can also just look at it and see that it is.
Well, yes, okay, but I wasn't sure if you just do strictly like a white, I guess.
Like what, milk? Like a white?
No. Oh my god, not milk. Like a white wine. Like,
I also know nothing about wine, if we're being honest.
I started the show, Connor, and I too know nothing really about wine. But I like to drink it, and that's good enough for me. Oh my gosh, Italy.
It is gorgeous.
It's, it's that time of year. The vineyards really smell glorious. The air's fresh.
I was gonna say it's crisp. The air's real crisp.
Oh, 100%, dude.
I'm getting an oak.
So let's try this wine.
To a great day. Great interview. Tasting like an Italian tree. Italian forest. Does that make sense? Are you feeling that?
Not really. But I totally can understand where you're coming from.
Like moss.
It's really not my favorite. To be honest.
You got it.
I always get a random bottle. I just never know. You never know what you're going to like, right? So always try something new. I pretty much stick to barefoot, but since the show started, I've really expanded my horizons and gotten every $7.99 bottle there really is.
That was $7.99?
Mm-hmm. Alright guys, and my song of the week is Close to You by Dayglow. It's a nice, fun little vibe. It actually reminds me of a song that you put out, and it gives me that kind of just like really chill, vibe. And I just really enjoy that. So, that is my song of the week. Obviously, I'll play a snippet like always. Now, Connor, do you have a song of the week? Something that's been really on your mind and you've been jamming to?
I do. Today we're starting a new segment. It's called Connor's Classics. I'm going to bring something back from 1977.
Oh, gosh.
You know the band Hall & Oates, right?
I mean, yes, I love oatmeal.
So, one of the members, Daryl Hall of Hall & Oates, he was a solo artist before. He made a song called Something in 4/4 Time. Let's listen to it. It's a good vibe.
Okay.
Very 70s, and I've just been listening to it a lot.
Alright guys, so definitely go check out those songs, and they're sure to make your mood, especially with this amazing weather we are having.
Beautiful!
Beautiful.
Thank you. I gotta say something. I am the lead singer and bassist of Mr. Moore.
Mr. Moore.
Mr. Moore.
Mr. Moore. I'm so glad you cleared that up for us today. Now, what inspired the name? I have to know.
We had a teacher. Everyone in the band went to school together around the same time.
Okay.
We all had a teacher, Mr. Moore. Yeah, and he was pretty much he was a character, to say the least. It was kind of marketing too, Everybody knows Mr. Moore. He was iconic. You named the band Mr. Moore. You're gonna get some views.
Is there any more music coming? Because me personally, I really enjoyed it, and I would love for more music to be out there from your band.
Well, actually, yes, this EP, as advertised, is part of the 3-part EP release.
3 parts.
3 little things of 3 songs.
Here and there.
It's more palatable,
Yes.
You get a sense. All the songs too, they're like different styles. So all together, you'd be like, "What is this?" But separately, you're like, "I get." They just make more sense.
Got you. Awesome. Love to hear it. Super excited for that to come out. Now, Connor, I would like to just go off back a few
Yeah,
years and
please do.
talk about how did we meet? How did Brandon and Connor come together?
So you and I met, we did play together, weren't really friends up until Footloose. I was Ren, you were Willard, the two best friends in the musical.
Mm-hmm.
And then from then on, we just became friends.
Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much how it went. And, senior year, when I heard I got Willard, no, I stayed home the next day I stayed home because I didn't want to know. Before I really knew how Willard was, or like his character and his part and what he was going to do in that show, I just was so devastated that I couldn't be ready because that's all I wanted to do was dance and like really kill the show. Anyways,
I never knew that. You never told me that. But
when I found out that I was Willard, I had that like paper that we had to read for. I sent a snap. It was so dramatic. I was really dramatic. After I did,
you were mad at me too. Were you?
No,
mad?
I wasn't mad at you. I was just really pissed off that like. Just like, you can't just see through my happy birthday song audition. Like, no, I burnt the script. Like, I sent a snap and I just like lit it on fire and I was just like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I realized I was a little dramatic and then I was just like, okay, I don't want to not be in the show. Sorry, Connor. Now, I know you play a lot of instruments, but I'm just curious, how many instruments do you know how to play?
I know piano, bass, drums, and guitar. I don't know much other than that. I just know kind of deviations from that. Like I can play the upright bass, I can play the ukulele. There's like a small guitar with 4 strings.
I do know what a ukulele.
I guess I'll sing. I do sing on the songs.
That is an instrument. Your voice is an instrument. So Connor.
Yes, Nathaniel.
How is the love life? What is it like to be a lead singer of a band and, find women these days?
The reason I picked up an instrument when I was young was purely to get laid. I had to have been like 6, very ahead of the curve, understanding that music, like
it moves.
It's an art. It can move you, but it can get you some punat. I was more or less battling against my own age. Played instruments for so long. You start so early. You're not getting laid until the right age, you know what I mean?
I mean, obviously.
Late high school, always worrying, like, is this gonna get me laid? Should I keep doing this? Like, maybe I can just be a business guy. But then I just started doing a band thing, and it was just like nonstop. Whenever you have a gig, you do a gig, you put your heart into it, you walk off stage, they're there.
They find that confidence sexy, Connor.
Yeah. No, they definitely do, and I use that. Like, even if I'm not feeling confident, you have to be confident because they can't tell.
And especially when you're singing in your own songs, you have to be fully in it.
Oh my god, fully in it.
And they totally buy that. That makes their like little panties drop, or bigger panties. We don't judge.
Yeah, definitely not. No, I do judge. They're not little panties. Overall, it's just been just constant sex after constant sex to the point where I'm like, do I even want to do music anymore?
Because it's just become about the sex, hasn't it?
I wouldn't do it for any other fucking reason, but now I'm just having so much sex. And I'm thinking, if I stop the music, can I just keep continuing down the path that I've been down for so long? Way to do it. I've gotten too old for music. After these EPs, I'm done. And I think I'm just going to be TikTok famous.
Oh, TikTok famous. That is definitely an interesting way to go. I just see you with, having more talent than TikTok can show off in a minute,
Yeah, but girls don't like that. Girls want small amounts of humor. Something condensed.
Okay.
And especially me too. Like, if I'm funny for an hour, that means I'm funny for a day, which means I'm funny for a week, which means they'll want to be with me forever.
That is some interesting logic that you've come up with.
Exactly. So if that minute's over, he's actually not funny and he sucks. And he's a piece of shit. And then they leave, and then that leaves me, like, by myself, how I like to be.
So what you're telling me is that at the end of the day, after all the sex, you kind of just self-sabotage so you can be alone?
Yeah, that's purposeful. I don't think I'm, like, finding anything out about myself right now. I'm doing that purely because at the end of the day, like, I want to be by myself.
I respect you there.
Yeah, it's just a hassle.
It's just a hassle. And you know what? We are so young and on the up and coming, Like, so, like, to get settled down right now, and, like, obviously, being who we are, we just have so many, like, women at our feet, and it's just, you know, right now, like, we can't choose.
That's why I have so much sympathy for The Bachelor, or The Bachelorette.
I mean, oh my gosh, think about all those options in front of you. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet, and what are you gonna do?
And they're all, like, dying to be with you.
So, final question, Connor.
Yeah.
What is your aspiration in life?
Oh, my aspirations in life?
What is your aspiration in life?
Oh, my aspiration in life.
In whatever way it is, whatever job I have, whatever I end up doing, I want to be able to use my brain and be creative. And be true to myself. And hopefully be happy. That's really it.
So, at the end of every episode, when I have a guest on Wind Me Down, I want to do something that's fun, but also incorporating their talents and what they have brought to the table. And that's exactly why I'm interviewing them. And today, you know, Connor and I, we just, you know, we grew up in the theater department. Like, that's where we met. That's where we became friends. So today, we're going to add a little, you know, fun, spontaneous, like, improv, right? We're gonna do a little Jimmy Fallon action and take from him, and we're gonna do an emotional interview, because, I mean, we're already doing an interview, so let's just add some deeper emotion to it. And let's get it started. Connor, it has been such a pleasure having you here.
Hey, it's been a pleasure being here.
You know, as my first guest, I don't think I could have imagined anyone better.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't imagine there's, like, a lot of people for you to choose from based on your friend list or whatever, but, like, I'm glad that I was chosen out of the minuscule list that does exist.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, we were gonna go from, like, the lesser people to the topper people, like, so just start from low to keep going up, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just a really smart way to, like, market yourself. Just, you know, bring people that, you know, like, for when you're first starting out, that really people won't pay attention to, but it may cause some little traction, and then you bring on the bigger people, you know, the real names. I mean,
No, I'm on the same mindset. That's why I'm on this, because I think I start small, like 1 or 2 views. I get to practice my interview skills. Eventually, I'll get with someone who's good at it. You know what I mean? But for now, like, I'll just be where I'm at.
yeah, and eventually maybe you'll actually, like, learn how to respond to, like, questions properly and everything. I feel like that will be, like, a really good learning experience for you, because you kind of came here and it was, you know, hard, but that's okay. That's great. It's so great to have you, though.
Yeah, it's about how you ask the questions, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost didn't even, like, come here, to be honest. I have a lot going on this morning.
You had a lot of going on. You won't even believe my morning.
You wouldn't believe my morning, dude. Talk about breakfast mishap of the century.
See, that's it right there. Breakfast. You know, this morning I just woke up to have an amazing one, and
Dropped it right out of my fucking hands. Oh, I just got out the fucking toaster oven, too. It was so good. Pre-icing.
did you have a toaster strudel for breakfast?
Yes. Did you ever deliver over right now?
I mean, I had made a toaster strudel for breakfast.
That's like so cute.
You think being like a klutz and dropping things are cute?
I don't know. I mean, I wish I was there to see it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, watch me drop it low and pick it up. Something like that, right?
I know. This is. Where'd you get this? The best wine store in the world?
No, not the best wine store, bro. Just like the only wine store you could like ever go to get actual good wine, you know? Like
This is so fucking good.
no, dude, like I didn't even know walking into that store that I was going to find what I found, but I did, dude.
But you found it, honestly, dude. I want to get up on your roof right now and be like, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of Brandon.
Oh my god, you don't understand how that makes me feel, bro. Like
I do.
No. You don't. Like I'm just out of body right now. Like I can't.
I can feel it. When I go for wine, it's always pretty fun. It's a good.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you too. It's
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. I ruined the show. Connor comes here and he knocks it over and ruins the show.
No, stop it. You were perfect.
No,
you were
perfect.
Stop.
I was decent.
Stop it. You were great.
I mean, I tried my best because I'm telling people I'm going on the show. I'm being interviewed by you know who, and people are just so excited for me. I had to deliver on this show with you here today.
Yeah, and when I told people that I was interviewing the lead singer of Mr. Moore, I was just so happy to be telling people that I was going to interview such an entity
and to be interviewed by another entity as yourself.
Exactly. And that's it. I was just feeling the same way. I just was going around and when we had it on our sheet for who are we going to interview, I was just is the best guy, you're the best guy. You're the best. Yes, you are.
And I am.
Of you.
I am who?
You.
I am.
You are you. You are you. And I just feel like I couldn't have asked for anyone better for the first guest appearance, on my show, Wind Me Down, with Brandon.
Yes, Brandon. That's great. We've been friends for a long time, Brandon.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Alright guys, so I just want to thank Connor so much for, coming to an episode of Wind Me Down, being my very first guest, willing to take this first interview of how it went and how it goes. Guys, so that's pretty much it for Wind Me Down this, week. We didn't talk about, things going on. We just, we caught up. We talked about your life.
I know. Years. Why we had to talk about play. I literally haven't seen you since we did play.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but look at how our careers took off. Careers took off. I'm here interviewing you, a lead singer and bass player of a whole band that you have created. Oh my gosh. Guys, you need to go check out his band and all their music and wait for the fucking 2 other EPs to come out because I'm sure it's going to change your life. It changed mine.
I'll fucking guarantee it right now.
Guarantee it. Look back for this episode when he guaranteed it.
And you can sue me.
Alright guys, so that's all. I'll catch you next time on Wind Me Down. It's been Brandon and Connor. Thank you for having us. And see you next time.